Hi, my name's Rachel. So I actually just recently joined Vocal Academy. I was in the live calling yesterday, and I asked some questions on like how do I get that epiglottis kind of issue to like how do I figure out how to overcome that. And David actually responded to me that night, and so we kind of like set up a time. I'm in Mountain Standard Time because I live in Colorado. Um, and so we did it at like 10 a.m. this morning. Um, and so we figured out two different things for both the false chord screams and the fry screams. I mean, they're not perfect or anything, and I actually have videos of me trying like day one of Vocal Academy by myself that I'll put in the video a little bit later. And if I can't figure out how to do that, I'll just upload him also. Um, so yeah, so we're gonna start with um let's actually start with my false chord screams because I feel like I have a better handle on those right now with the method that we tried. Um, so I'm actually gonna try two methods. Um, that cause I'm an introvert, so it's hard like for my brain to make loud noises and to be more extroverted is like a huge challenge that David and I did talk about, and kind of figured out how to overcome that. And so, hold on, let me grab a pillow real quick. Alright, this is my fuck off pillow. Um, and so method one was doing the deep sighs into a pillow to try to kind of make you more comfortable. And then like eventually trying to trick your brain out of it where you can do it without the pillow. So I'll do both of. So this is just method one. I'll do both of them of how like I kind of do it or what I figured out is more comfortable for me. Um, so yeah. So that was method one. I'll do it like a couple more times. Just. Okay, so that was method one. And now I'm going to do it without the pillow, but using my hands to cover my mouth so I feel more comfortable. So. Which I personally feel like I sound better that way, and that I can move, like open my throat more, because it's like you're kind of hiding your face, almost. Or even another idea would be trying it with a mask on and like seeing if that helps since it covers your like mouth area. Um, and then we'll move on to fry screams, which if you saw the live chat yesterday, I was having like major struggles with both of these. Like, I couldn't even get the sound out for my false chord screams at all. It was just like air. It was just air. Like a loud sigh and no like flapping of the meat or anything like that. Um, so, and then the same thing with fry chord screams. I just couldn't figure out how to get it closed, like at all. Like it was just wasn't happening. I was hurting my voice, and it just wasn't like comfortable, and I was feeling kind of discouraged. Um, and so I'm gonna, I'm just gonna call it the Darth Vader method because that's what we kind of inspired it. We inspired it off of, not kind of. We did inspire it off of, like pretending like Darth Vader is choking you. So that like kind of that was a little rough kind of sound, which I mean obviously I still have a long way to go. It doesn't sound perfect at all, Um, but these are two ways that I felt that are more comfortable for me, and that like I can put my brain into that mindset to be like, yeah, we got to get our vocal cords like fully closed. And what I mean, that's kind of what choking is, I guess. I don't know. That was a weird segue. But just that like figuring out how to get them either open all the way or like closed all the way, and like that was really hard for me. And just even getting into it, like not even trying, it was like I just like wouldn't, my brain would be like, you want me to make noise and do stuff that we don't do, like no, you're crazy. So just figuring out a way to get my introverted self past like my comfort zone and past my limits. So yeah, it was super helpful. I mean, I'm gonna obviously do more of the Darth Vader sounds because I did more of the pulse chord screams, and now I need to do more fry screams to kind of balance that out. But yeah, so that kind of noise where you can hear it closed. And when David and I were talking, I realized that it's not up here where you want the sound to be coming from for those fry screams. You want it more lower, like, and I explained it weird. I said like collarbone area, but what I meant was like right here, that like very low throat kind of area is where I noticed that that's where that sound is supposed to be coming from, instead of like up here. Because I noticed when I would try, like the top of my throat, like right under my jaw, would hurt. That's where I was feeling the pain. But when I do it with like the Darth Vader method, I feel it lower and it doesn't hurt, and it feels more of like wet, and it just feels like an easy vibration when I get it right. I mean, the like there was like little parts in there where I got it right, like those kind of more louder parts is where it was right. That like straining sound though is not what I want. But yeah, when you feel it like for me, when I feel it here is when I know that I'm getting closer to the goal, closer to where like that sound that I want, if that makes sense. So that like I'll try like let me get some water before I keep doing it. So that like kind of sound. So like down there, like when I was doing it the first couple times, it was right, but like later or felt right. I can't say it is right because it's not like there yet. But it felt better. Is my point. But yeah, so when I feel it down here, that's when I'm like, okay, that's where I want, like, those are those sweet spots that I'm looking for. And yeah, so long story short, I mean, reach out to David, or Sean, Sean, I think it's Sean. And like with either, because I'm in both classes, I'm in Vocal Academy and I'm in Scream Academy, and so just really like talk to them about it, go back and forth. I mean, I'd be even willing if we all wanted to just like go back and forth together. Like, because we're all in this together. We're all trying to figure it out. I'm not the best with figuring things out on my own. And I know there's other people that are like me, who are like shy little beans that are like, I don't know what I'm doing. Where do I go? Why can't I do it? And so yeah, so David asked me to make this video, to just kind of like encourage other people, and to like, hey, this is where I'm at, where are you at? And just be like, hey, these are what is starting to work for me. Let me know if it's working for you, and just going back and forth. So yeah, I will hopefully hear from some of you, and hopefully David will too, and hopefully we can get more people to join the class. So yeah, well, it's nice talking to you guys, and bye.